evening. The time allowed for each, as we know, is 15 minutes, and we will keep to time. So please take care when you're presenting your questions and indeed your answers, so we can get through as many of the important questions as we need to do. The first one that we have is a report for the Cabinet Member for Central Services. Gary Collins, can you please present your report?
Thank you, Madam Mayor, and council officers and fellow councillors. I'm privileged to be here tonight to present my first portfolio holding report for Central Services. I would like to begin by expressing my thanks and appreciation to my predecessor, Councillor Deborah Hewlett, for her hard work in this portfolio during the previous 12 months, as well as for her help and support in the early days of me taking over this portfolio as I bombarded over the questions and running wrong. I would like to extend my thanks and appreciation to the council officers and staff who work within my area of responsibility. Over this last year, they have worked tirelessly to deliver on projects, not only in the customer-facing areas of the council, but also in major technical and organisational improvements, and have won deserved recognition of their pioneering work. More about those thoroughly deserved awards in a moment. Let's start with the changes which have the most visual impact, namely the digital and customer services strategy. You would have seen some of the physical changes as you walk through our newly refurbished customer services reception area out there. These changes have already made a positive impact, reflecting the principles in the customer services strategy. Residents can self-serve online, while we continue to provide support for the most vulnerable. I'm pleased to report the building work for the permanent customer-facing part of the customer services team has now been completed on Monday. Well done, everyone, for making this happen. An important part of this continued transformation is the digital interaction with residents via our web portal, My Account. My bid 2018, 43% of households were managing their council tax online, and 52% of claims were managing their benefits online. In real numbers, over 71,000 individuals, households, have registered with My Account. An important figure to note is that 100% of new benefit claims are now made online. It is our intention to ensure our residents are kept informed via digital communication channels, which continue to grow. We now have 11,400 followers on Twitter, over 4,000 followers on Facebook, and almost 13,000 subscribers to our newsletter at thurrock.gov.uk. Indeed, our impact can be far greater than this. A recent post about the closure of the A13 for emergency repair works reached close to 250,000 people and was shared 2,677 times. Within the year 2017-18, member inquiries performance remained strong despite timeframes reducing in September from 10 working days to 7 working days. The number of inquiries increasing year on year, and there are other alternative and efficient ways that residents can resolve many of their issues. Therefore, members should be encouraging and assisting residents to report their various concerns online. As I mentioned at the beginning of the report, our customer services team's hard work and improvement have been recognised externally with re-accreditation of the Customer Contacts Association version 6 in 2018 and received an excellent audit report from the British Standards Institute. More good news, we have successfully delivered on the Year 1 apprenticeship strategy. The apprentice starts in 2017-18, numbered 40 compared to 27 for the previous year. As far as reducing costs go, I'm happy to report we've onboarded a number of long-term agency workers. This has reduced the agency staff spend in the year 2017-18 by over £600,000. The HROD's services hard work has also achieved national recognition in the public sector by achieving finalist status in the nationally recognised Personnel Today Awards. Finally, a few words concerning our legal team, some of which you may already know. The shared legal services between Thurrock Council and the London Borough of Barking and Dagenham were essentially discontinued at the end of March 2018. This was to allow each authority to address their legal needs with greater individual focus. The discontinuance is being managed in a controlled manner over the period of transition. Where interim collaborations are necessary or beneficial, these will remain maintained, subject to exploring wider cost-efficient collaboration opportunities with South Essex authorities and others as appropriate. The service is on course to reversing
30
agency levels.
seconds, please, councillor.
I'm nearly there. Thank you, Madam Mayor. Levels of 85% for a permanent officer level of more than 85% by October 2018. This concludes my report to the full council. Madam Mayor, I'm ready to take questions from the members. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Councillor Collins. Councillor Deerish is Chair of Corporate Overview and Scrutiny and Leader of the Opposition. Would you like to ask a question?
Thank you very much, Madam Mayor, and I do thank the portfolio holder for his report and take the opportunity to welcome him to the role as well. It is concerning in his report to see that the speed of replying to complaints has fallen for the year. At the same time, the council can't even tell local councillors about a park in their ward being sold. It can't inform the rugby club they're about to sell their pitches. It apparently can't give a straight answer to the local press on even basic issues. Would you say that the council has a communication problem?
Councillor Collins.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. And thank you, Councillor Gerrish, for that interesting question. All I can do is sum up and say that we are working on our goals, our strategy. It's beginning to work. This is a work in progress. And that's all I can give you, the answer I can give you. Thank you.
Thank you. Councillor Spilder, do you have a question? Okay, we go to general questions now. We've got Councillor Okanadi first of all.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, and thank you, Councillor Mary Collins, for the report. The increase in the percentage of complaints being upheld, as highlighted on page 181, almost suggests that there might be underlying problem in some areas of our service delivery. Could you explain if you've drilled down to the specific services where more complaints have been generated? And what, as a portfolio holder, are you doing to support and improve service delivery across the council? Thank you.
Thank you. Councillor Collins.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Thank you, Councillor Bernardo, for your very interesting question. Unfortunately, for the first part, I don't have those figures to hand. We can make this a written question to the officers. But as I said before, we are trying to improve services here. We've begun very well with the amount spent and the development of improved services for people of Thurrock. It's early days and I'm sure they will improve. Thank you.
Councillor Redsill.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Thank you, Councillor Collins. Can you tell us, is it still widespread good practice for nearly all councils to publish a general inquiries telephone number, if not several, on their website? Thurrock Borough Council's digital agenda is welcome, but we should not deprive residents access to a contact number. Would the portfolio holder ensure that a website displays a telephone number? Because we have many residents out there who are not digital and have no way of getting to a computer or a phone, so we still need to talk to some of our residents. Thank you.
Thank you. Councillor Collins.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, and thank you, Councillor Redstone, for your question. Yes, this is not the first time this has been mentioned, and we've taken that on board, and we will be looking to adding a contact telephone number to the Thurrock Council website as early as possible.
Thank you. Councillor Worrell.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. On page 185, it's the Equality and Diversity section of your report, which I welcome that you have put something in there regarding that. So the Single Equality Scheme annual report was an important report under the previous administration, which no longer comes to this council, and I'm pleased that it's being refreshed. So with it being refreshed, does it now indicate that you will indeed be bringing a report to this council? If so, I welcome it, and if not, could you tell us why it's not coming to this council?
Councillor Collins.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, and thank you very much for your very well considered question. Yes, we are working on it now, and we will at least bring a draft
reception area. And two, why are spends of over £500 not being put on the council website?
Councillor Collins.
and thank you, Councillor Kent, for your question. Unfortunately, it's one of those questions I cannot answer. We a written answer to both questions, because I don't have those details here with me. So, thank you.
And that brings us to the end of our list of people that want to ask questions. So, Councillor Collins, you now have 2 minutes in which to sum up. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. To sum up, the year 2017-18 was a year of great change and innovation for central services. They've delivered on everything they promised to do from last year. Well done to everyone involved. The year 2018-19 will be a bedding in year for the new systems and services. We have come a long way already in a short space of time, but we know we still have got a long way to go. And we're definitely not there yet. This year's objective is to get our services delivering to our residents and delivering like first time every time. Thank you. Thank you for listening to my report.
Thank you very much, Councillor Collins. We now move on to our second report of this evening. Councillor Hare, I remind everyone again that we've got 15 minutes for this item.